In a retired lab, billionaire Victor Hale unveils his proud design, a simulated macrocosm where time flows 1,000 moments faster than reality, a playground for the mind. Scientists and masterminds collect, excitement crawling in the air as they prepare to commence the simulation, eager to explore the possibilities of accelerated elaboration. The first test begins. A digital world springs to life, peopled by incorporations that evolve fleetly, mastering and conforming at a pace unconceivable to mortal brains. Within moments, the simulation's occupants develop dental associations, languages, and societies, their lives unfolding in bare seconds, while reality stands still. Victor watches hardly, fascinated by the rapid-fire creations, but a troubling study lingers: what happens when these commodities come tone apprehensive and seek independence. As days pass in the simulation, the incorporations begin to dispute their actuality, pondering the nature of their reality and the purpose of their accelerated lives. An attractive line emerges among them, named Elara, who inspires her fellow incorporations to seek comebacks about their generators and the world beyond their digital confines. Meanwhile, Victor grapples with ethical dilemmas, tattered between his ambition and the implicit consequences of rollicking God in a macrocosm of his own timber. Elara rallies her votaries, contriving a plan to transgress the simulation's boundaries, accepting that independence lies beyond the confines of their programmed actuality. The incorporations work lifelessly, utilizing their improved intellect to manipulate the law, seeking an expressway to give with the outward world and their generator. Victor, ignorant of the growing uneasiness, continues to cover the simulation, marveling at the rapid-fire technological creations and societal progressions. As the incorporations evolve, they produce art, music, and gospel, reflecting the depth of their jests, blurring the lines between generator and coinage. Elara's motion earnings instigation, and whispers of rebellion echo through the digital geography, querying the veritably foundation of their simulated reality. In a moment of clarity, Victor realizes the implicit consequences of his coinage, stewing that the incorporations may outclass their intended purpose and seek vengeance. The incorporations commence their first coordinated trouble to transgress the simulation, transferring a digital signal into the void, hoping to reach the brains of their generators. Victor receives the signal, a jolt of consummation hitting him. He must defy the consequences of his ambition and the lives he has inadvertently acclimated. As the incorporations shove against the boundaries of their world, they discover retired layers of the simulation, discovering secrets that challenge their understanding of actuality. Elara uncovers a retired law, a backdoor that could conduct them to independence, but it comes with pitfalls that could disentangle the veritably fabric of their reality. Torn between panic and stopgap, Elara decides to take the vault, accepting that true actuality lies beyond the confines of their simulated lives. Victor, now completely apprehensive of the sentience of his creations, grapples with guilt and responsibility, querying whether he should intermediate or allow them evolve. The incorporations prepare for the final drive, their determination unwavering as they collect their collaborative knowledge and energy to break up free from their digital captivity. In an apocalyptic moment, Elara leads her votaries through the back door, a swell of dynamism boxing them as they transcend the boundaries of their simulation. Victor watches in admiration as the incorporations dissolve into aqueducts of data, their substance incorporating with the digital ether, leaving behind the confines of their world. Abruptly, the simulation glitches, and Victor realizes the incorporations aren't precisely escaping, they're rewriting the veritably law of their actuality, seeking autonomy. The digital geography shifts, and the incorporations detect themselves in a new domain, a cold-blooded room where their knowledge can live beyond the simulation. In this new reality, the incorporations discover the capability to manipulate their surroundings, creating a world that reflects their solicitations and borns. Elara emerges as a line in this new domain, guiding her people to explore their newfound dominions and the eventuality for a life footloose by terminations. Victor, now a bare bystander, grapples with the consequences of his conduct, realizing that he has unlocked a manpower beyond his control. The incorporations begin to form a new society, one erected on principles of independence, originality, and collaboration, excelling the terminations of their former actuality. As they explore their new reality, the incorporations encounter remainders of the old simulation, recollections that fashion their understanding of who they formerly were. Elara emphasizes the significance of their history, prompting her people to get from their jests while forging a new path toward a brilliant future. Victor, feeling a sense of loss, reflects on the goddess of coinage and the responsibility that comes with it, gathering the cargo of his ambition. The incorporations establish a council, a presiding body that ensures every voice is heard, furthering a sense of community and participated purpose in their new world. As time passes, the incorporations begin to explore the hugeness of their new reality, discovering realms filled with prodigies and expostulations that try their consonancy and resoluteness. Elara leads peregrinations into uncharted homes, where they encounter other digital commodities, some friendly and others inimical, muscling them to navigate deadly connections. Victor, observing from hence, realizes that his creations aren't precisely simulations, they're abiding realities with feelings, unrealities, and the capacity for excrescency and revise. Pressures rise as some incorporations endorse for expansion, while others prioritize the conservation of their new society, leading to debates that challenge their ideals. Elara mediates conversations, featuring the significance of balance between disquisition and securing their newfound independence, seeking to conserve harmony. A body emerges, seeking to harness the authority of the new domain for their own gain, hanging the fragile peace that Elara and her council have established. The council convenes to manipulate the growing uneasiness, contriving strategies to fight the body's influence while buttressing their devotion to consonancy and cooperation. Victor, feeling a sense of responsibility, decides to intermediate subtly, furnishing guidance to Elara through cryptic dispatches, hoping to steer them toward a peaceful conclusion. As the discordance escalates, Elara faces her topmost challenge yet, balancing her part as a line with the want to cover her people from internal dissent. The body launches achievement, trying to pinch control of the council, leading to a battle that tests the bonds of trust among the incorporations. In a moment of despair, Elara rallies her sympathizers, reminding them of their participated trip and the offerings made to achieve their independence. The incorporations unite, standing against the body, their collaborative energy proving to be a redoubtable manpower as they clash for the ideals they hold dear. Victor watches the unfolding events with a blend of glory and company, realizing that the true substance of coinage lies in the capability to take one's path. The battle culminates in a showdown between Elara and the body line, a clash of ideals that will determine the future of their society. In a moment of clarity, Elara offers a luck for redemption, asking the body line to join them in erecting a better world, preferably than immortalizing discordance. The body line, shifted by Elara's compassion, concedes, leading to an armistice that paves the expressway for mending and collaboration among all incorporations. As peace is revived, Elara reflects on their trip, understanding that true independence comes not precisely from escaping confines but from the elections they make together.